I'll be showing you how ZywOo plays the CT side Nuke. His role and position I consider to be Rotator, and it's mixed because him and Apex work together outside a lot, but ZywOo is so hard to pinpoint where he will be. You can't analyze him honestly. From the Blast Nuke demos I watched, he was everywhere on the CT side, and being this mobile is a great feature to have given your unpredictability. Your opponents will have a hard time reading where you'll be. One aggressive off play ZywOo likes to make is to throw the glaive smoke and then push towards T-Red, where he is going to swing to the left of T-Red and peek with the op, gets the opening frag, then he's going to fall back safely, but he knows there might be a T on the top silo here. He is aware of that. Then he's going to fall back from behind blue, and he's going to take out this T that's on top silo, and then he is going to rotate towards lockers. ZywOo was going to make a similar off play in this round, but he's going to spot the T come out very fast top silo, and he gets that frag and fall off. Or there'll be rounds where he actually stands behind the glaive smoke and watches top silo, and he's going to get that paid off with his patience here, and he tries to go around T-Red, but Brokey's already posted. I want to thank today's sponsor, which is SkinsMonkey. They are one of the best and easy to use CS2 trading sites. You can instantly switch out your skins you don't want by selecting them, and then pick up the new skins you do want that are so much nicer. You can also buy skins much cheaper with a 35% total deposit bonus using code NART, and don't forget the freebies section where you can get free skins. Make sure to use the link in the description and code NART for all the extra bonuses. Another aggressive off-peak play that ZywOo likes to make at the start of the round is to start towards main to peek door. Doesn't see anybody here and is going to rotate down vent. ZywOo is going to pick up secret as well as lower now, as the T's here Cloud9 do a smoke wall. In high level play you'll often see the smoke wall, which gives the ability for the T's to cross the secret, which is fine for ZywOo to start lower at the start. Unfortunately here he misses the second shot and gets punished. When you think of opping on the CT side, what position do you think of the most? It's this position, inside garage / behind blue and credit card, right? So this is where ZywOo starts off in the round, and you see he didn't have a Molotov to begin with, so Apex threw that, and Apex is playing main here. ZywOo is going back and forth between watching silo as well as this outside cross. ZywOo did not play this position much during this blast tournament, and unlucky for him, he looks away at the wrong time. Let's first start off with the basics. So he does have an off this round, and he's going to throw the anti-rush Molotov, which you should be throwing every round when you're playing outside. He is going to peek from credit card here, and he's going to see that nobody is towards the left as well as top area. There's no presence whatsoever outside, not even smokes. So he is going to fall back here towards the heaven hell area, which is going to allow him to rotate to upper as well as ramp very fast to help out if need be. Let's go to the next clip because nothing else happens in this round. ZywOo starts towards main at the start of the round, and you're going to see that he is going to swing knowing that FaZe don't have rifles this round. In high level play, you'll often see T's go ahead and throw the door lurk smoke, which you could use to your advantage to get down vent safely, which ZywOo did here. Apex is watching this outside and saw a smoke wall, so ZywOo does have to keep in the back of his head that there could be T's crossing from secret. One did pass him, and Mezzy gets pushed back from ramp to go down lower. Mezzy gets stuck out in the open, and ZywOo is going to push out single to try to help him out here. I feel like most players would stay in single and peek from there. And then ZywOo fashion cleans it up. ZywOo in this round with an M4 is going to start heaven, and he's going to play anti-flash early on, while Apex, as you can see, is behind blue, and he's going to flash for Apex to peek blue here. FaZe Clan throw the standard smoke wall, and the ways to defend and play against this is you could spray the smoke, shoot the smoke, as well as break open the smoke, which you can see ZywOo didn't throw his nade far enough. So since Apex is outside and ZywOo's outside as well, Mezzy has to be the one to rotate, and you're going to see he does so, and then ZywOo is going to pick up ramp then. Now if the T's do commit lower, which is going to happen here, ZywOo is going to help out. And the one thing you have to keep in mind when you're doing this is there could always be a ramp lurker, which is in the back of his head. He does check for that, and you're going to see he gets one frag before being traded out here by Twist. The thing about being heaven is you could help out all three positions pretty quickly. So upper you could help out, you could check outside, you could rotate to do fast ramp. In this round, this setup here, we've got Apex in the back of garage, Spinks is main, and ZywOo is rotating from heaven. and helping out whatever is needed. How Vitality work their CT rotations is if ZywOo or Apex are not in position to rotate lower or have not started lower early on, then Mezzy is the one rotating from ramp. I don't see Spinks and FlameZ, the upper players, rotating much. Nothing really happens here upper for the rest of the round as FaZe Clan choose to split lower by going outside as well as ramp, and they're going to stick ZywOo here watching upper. Here's a good round to showcase why Heaven is a good position for the rotator. So ZywOo has an op this time around. There was no fast play upper, so he shifts his attention outside, where you see there Apex is also there. Apex is playing passive outside because he has a rifle, and Brokey, as you can see there, has the op. So ZywOo is going to be the main focus on holding this outside cross. Gets the first peek there onto Rain, then he's going to follow up here with Kerrigan. Apex is going to pick that up there. They shut that down outside pretty easily. Then he's going to instantly rotate here to check the upper hut. Then he is going to shift his attention towards ramp and rotate since Apex did fall towards ramp there. Since he did that and saw nobody there, he also has to worry about a lurker outside since he gave that up to go towards ramp. And then FaZe actually faked ramp, went back upper, and you're going to see that ZywOo is able to rotate just in time, and he's going to shut down this take from FaZe. So as you can see, this is why Heaven is a superior position. I want to add on to that Heaven position. It's just not Heaven, it's just anywhere around that position of Heaven. So you could be towards Hell, you could be Locker, you could be AC. You still have that quick rotate to all three positions. One thing to note here is that Vitality is playing double ramp with Apex helping out Mezzy, and so ZywOo is playing really far back outside. He doesn't have his vision on main, so the upper players need to be aware of that. And if you're playing this far back to hold outside and you know there is no op threat, feel free to re-peek. You have the advantage over these rifles. He spotted multiple players cross to lower, but then he realizes that he has a teammate lower, so he needs to go back outside to hold it just in case they do come back up, which happens here. Nuke CT side is the hardest to play if you don't have clear comms because your rotations can be messed up and it's going to lead to T's being anywhere. You can't start lower right away by safely going through ramp, which we see ZywOo do with an op on the left and rifle on the right. Just be careful if any T's drop down vent right away or lurk through vent. By starting lower, you don't have to worry about rotation since you have someone there already, and whoever's watching outside while this player is down lower does not need to go crazy aggressive to hold the outside cross since you have that backbone of that lower player. Sometimes you'll also need to dedicate your opper here towards ramp. By doing this, maybe the T's get careless not knowing that there's an op here, so they might be dry peeking it. I'm going to show you Vitality's favorite duo play on this map on the CT side, which involves ZywOo throwing a deep outside Molotov, then he sets up for this flash while Apex is going to push up behind the blue. Once the Molotov ends, you're going to see ZywOo jump throw this flash. Apex is going to peek to see if anybody's up close, then falls back. However, Kerrigan, as you can see, is on top silo, is going to catch Apex trying to do so. ZywOo does fall back and he tries to spot the cross. However, there's a smoke wall, meaning the T's can go down secret. Since ZywOo is this far out, he can't be the one to rotate lower and Apex is already dead. So Mezzy is going to be the one rotating from ramp, which then ZywOo is going to pick up ramp afterwards. FaZe opt to go upper, which then you're going to see Vitality save. Now this is a new CT setup that I've seen Vitality add in their playbook, which you're going to see Mezzy and ZywOo push main and push into door past the door lurk smoke while one player is pushing through hut. Apex picks up outside and FlameZ has switched place with Mezzy, so FlameZ is watching ramp passively. So this is how ZywOo plays CT side nuke. Let me know down below in the comments who I should cover next, what map and position, and subscribe so you don't miss out on these pro guides and Apex has something to say.
And guys, who said ZywOo wasn't good on CS2 for fuck's sake?